You ever just look at your phone and feel like it needs a new look? Yeah, me too. I just got a bunch of Casetify cases sent over, and I want to see which one vibes the best with me and with my 17 Pro Max. One of my worries when I actually picked up the orange iPhone was it's going to be super challenging finding a case that pairs really well with the color. And so I'm super curious to see how these Casetify ones actually go with this color scheme. If you're rocking blue or silver, I feel like you're going to be fine. All these cases are going to work, no problem. So the first case I have right here is the bounce case. This one really did catch my eye purely because of those corners. It's got these sort of rubber shock absorbent protectors there. So if you drop your phone, it's going to give you extra protection compared to all the other cases, unless you go for the ultra bounce, which I actually don't have. Inside the bumper, it does have Tesla lock shock absorbent. So that is giving you that extra protection alongside the corners. But yeah, it comes in different colors. You can customize it. This is the matte black one right here, which I can already tell does pick up some fingerprints you can see in the light. I also have this clear back, and this one's really nice. It comes with different artworks you can choose from. You can customize the cases as well. This one has a washing label on the back. So yeah, kind of random, but if you want a washing label on the back of your phone case, then you can pick up this case. And these cases are MagSafe compatible. You can opt out if you don't want it for like slightly cheaper, but for me, it's an absolute must have so I can make use of all my MagSafe accessories. Man, this one's actually pretty cool. So this one right here says GOAT. I actually really like this one. So this right here is the Glaze Case, and it's gray, which I feel goes kind of well with the orange, and plus you have the basketball, so it goes with the orange color of the phone. So yeah, slapping it on my iPhone, I definitely feel like this is one I'm gonna rock a little bit more than the others. I really like how it comes with a black bumper, and all of the Glaze ones have this kind of matte finish rubber bumper with the artwork on the back. And this is definitely a case you should get if you're into your prints and your artwork, but you want something really high quality that's going to last long. All of the prints come with this gloss finish, and they really don't feel cheap. They really feel premium and very solid in the hand. Plus, Casetify themselves even say on the website that it is more durable and more scratch resistant. And yeah, it definitely feels like a really high quality print. And the fact you can customize these and get anything printed you want, as well as any text on here, is really cool. And you can also change the color of that back piece of plastic. There are some slight raised bezels around the camera as well as on the screen. So no matter whether you're putting the phone face down or camera side down, you're going to have some protection. And like, I'm totally a face down type of person. I just feel like having your screen face up is just such a distraction. So yeah. So next up is this case here. This is the Ripple case. It is slightly different looking than the other Casetify cases. It comes in a silicone finish. So it has that kind of silicone grippy texture, which I feel is going to pick up a lot of lint in my pocket, just a lot of dust overall. Now the corners do stick out, and there is this kind of rubber shock absorbent material in there, so it's going to protect when you do drop it. And then inside the case, you kind of have this like Alcantara fabric material, which almost feels like a microfiber cloth. So it's definitely going to keep your phone nice and snug and prevent micro scratches. Now this one does only have 2x military grade drop protection, which by itself is decent, but honestly, it's more about the looks and the comfort in the hand for me. Especially if I'm going to be using a case daily, it has to be something that I just really like to look at. And considering how slippy the new iPhone is with the rounded edges, like it's not boxy anymore. It's very easy to drop, especially with the Pro Max model. So this case is definitely going to give you more of that grip through the ripple texture, and then also like the sides. It just overall feels like I'm going to hold onto the phone a little bit better. Something I really appreciate about Casetify cases is they all have a dedicated camera control button, which actually allows you to use the touch capacitive features through it. So you're going to protect that against scratches and drops, but then also it just feels nicer and it's just easier to use than if you are just using it through a cutout. Although I definitely still have mixed feelings about camera control. I feel like I don't use it a tremendous amount. Like it is useful sometimes, but I feel like I get so many accidental presses when I am using this phone. So for people who have seen those typical Casetify cases, I feel like you're going to want the Impact case. So the Impact case is the one you kind of see everywhere. It's got the customized designs on it. This one right here actually has my initials on it in orange, which is really cool. But there's loads of different artworks and styles and colors that you can go for. And they are also built for durability. They have 4x military grade protection. They're designed to withstand at least 8.2 feet of dropping your phone. And overall, they still have that slim profile. They're less chunky than the other designs. Plus they have an EcoShock material built inside the frame. And these ones price in at $70. Now, if you're the type of person that watches a lot of content on your phone, for just a little bit more money, you can actually pick up the same impact case. This is a transparent one, but you can get a kickstand built into the camera ring up at the top here. So it just folds out pretty solid, and you can put your phone in horizontal mode and prop it up. The only thing is it does add some extra thickness with the camera, so it does protrude out like 5.2 millimeters instead of the 2 millimeters on the regular impact case. But they also make this MagSafe Snappy Grip. This one's actually customized with my name on, which is actually really cool, but it doubles as a kickstand and a grip for your phone. So it pops out and you just put your fingers in there and it gives you some extra grip when you are using your phone. I think it's definitely useful when you're using the Pro Max just because of how big it is. And this thing is pretty thin, so it just slaps on the back. Also doubles as a mirror, so pretty good for the girls. Since the new iPhone came out, there's been a big trend of like attaching straps to your phone, and Casetify are also making a strap, but this one's really thick. It's almost like a piece of rope. The strap's fully adjustable. You can just pull on these sliders to change the size, and it fits onto most of the phone cases. There's an included insert, which you just put inside the case, and then it sticks out of the charging port cutout. And it's also quite stylish. You could basically just wear it over your shoulder, or you could actually just attach one end to your phone and one end to your belt, just to prevent people from like snatching it off you and running away. I guess most people will either want a strap for their phone or they just straight up won't. Casetify also make a ton of MagSafe accessories which pair perfectly with their cases. This is the tan pleather MagSafe Wallet, and the stitching, the details are just phenomenal. And this thing pairs really well with the orange iPhone. This thing can hold 2 to 3 cards, and there's also a cutout on the back so you can easily slide those cards out. So there you have it. That's just a quick rundown of some of my favorite Casetify accessories. Now, obviously, Casetify make a ton of different products. I couldn't talk about them all. There's purely too many. So if you want, go check out the link down below. You can go to their website and you can have a look at all the different options that they have available. But for now, I'm definitely going to stick with this case. Like there's something about it. So yeah, big thanks to Casetify for sponsoring today's video. And remember to subscribe down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.